Hey, what's going on? My name is Jack Lane. Welcome back to a brand new video here at the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Frozen 3 and Frozen 4. These films are both announced at D23, and Frozen 3, of course, is the next film up, and Frozen 4 was then also confirmed to be happening. And now, a brand new reveal has come out, and it's this. Frozen 3 and 4 are being made at the same time, reveals franchise director in a surprising update. The Frozen franchise has seen so much success that Disney is now developing two sequels at once. After the original 2013 movie earned $1.28 billion, and Frozen 2 earned an even larger share with $1.545 billion at the box office, the musical franchise has become a multimedia hit that has seen its characters in TV shows, musicals, video games, and more. The main draw remains the movies, but it will be years before it returns to theatres, as the upcoming Frozen 3 will be released in 2027. Though potential fourth movie may not be far behind. In an interview with Fandango after the D23, franchise director Jennifer Lee opened up about the reality of the upcoming movies' productions. While the 2019 sequel was developed after the original's movie release, the upcoming Frozen 3 and 4 are being developed simultaneously. While it is still early in production process, Lee explained that the movie will answer multiple questions, including the origins of Elsa's powers and Han's ultimate fate. So they're going back to Frozen 1, revisiting some things there. And this is her quote. "We are working on Frozen 3 and Frozen 4 at the same time. So we're working in a room where this half is Frozen 3, this half is Frozen 4. We're standing in the middle, going back and forth. We are not even fully scripted yet. We're in the early scripting, so it's too soon to know where the musical language will go. What we put out today at D23 is a lot of questions. One of those questions is, who gave Elsa her powers? And another question is, what happened to Hans? But we put a lot of questions that will be answered, and that's only the first page of questions that the films will reckon with. The benefits of Frozen's simultaneous development, the immense success prompted Disney to ensure quicker releases. Yeah. Sequels have proven to be strong box office forces for Disney in 2024, as Inside Out 2 and Deadpool and Wolverine each earned over $1 billion this summer. With such immense profit that the company would continue to focus on developing sequels to established franchises is no great surprise. The immense box office gross and critical praise for the Frozen franchise's previous offerings means that Walt Disney Animation likely expects to see near guaranteed success from the sequels. Check out the chart below, which showcases the Frozen franchise's success among audiences and critics on Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes score 89%, Rotten Tomatoes audience score 85% for Frozen 1, 77% for a Rotten Tomatoes critic score, and a 92% for audience score for Frozen 2. While profit is on the horizon, development can be slow, and animated movie can take years to develop, as Frozen 2 proved when it released 6 years after the original 2013 movie. With simultaneous production, however, Disney can ensure a quicker development for Frozen 4. While an official release date has not been confirmed, it should shrink the overall pre-production timeline immensely, as there is no need to wait for confirmation to begin development. Writing both movies together also allows for a greater sense of cohesiveness, as the forquel can build directly on the plot of the next movie without delays preventing proper planning. Disney has recently explored this style of production with Avatar franchise. 3 Avatar movies were written at once, following for each sequel to be released at a rapid pace, rather than again waiting 13 years for each upcoming sequel. The decision to simultaneously develop Frozen sequels indicates that the experiment could prove to be a success for Disney. As a breakout franchise for Disney, the company is doing everything it can to keep Frozen in theatres as much as possible. It will mean a longer wait for the 3 but a quicker release for 4. 3's releasing in 2027 with the confirmation this month. I'd say that's pretty quick, to be honest. I mean, I've waited longer for Toy Story films. It's a huge success for Disney. Frozen is a huge success for Disney in more ways than just the films. They get money from the music. Frozen 1, best soundtrack, I think, a movie's had in terms of popularity. Let It Go, One of the biggest songs of 2013. One of the biggest. Can't be denied. Everyone and their mother knew that song. Right? Frozen had parodies made of it. Let It Go had parodies made of it. Frozen 2 didn't really hit the same way. Didn't hit the same way with the music. So what they need to do is they need to up the music for 3 and 4, which they can do. And they need to get a catchy song in there. Let It Go was so catchy because it was just let it go, let it go. And then it have a bit of lyrics and then it goes back to let it go. That's it. They need a song that everyone is singing. I still hear Let It Go more than I've ever heard any of the Frozen 2 songs. I don't even know the Frozen 2 songs. I don't watch. I think I've seen Frozen. I've seen Frozen 1. My sister was the age where it went when it released. She was like about 4. Boom. That was it. Frozen madness. Frozen 2. I managed to go see Jumanji 2. Jumanji the Next Level, I should say. When that movie came out. So I look at this. Frozen 3 and 4. What do I think about it? Being made at the same time. Great decision. Great decision by Disney. They're going to make $1 billion on this film. And they're going to, but wait, kids. This time next year, or in 2 years' time, you get to come back. And they haven't got to appeal to another generation. Because the 9-year gap between 1 and 2, right? It was such a gap that some of the kids that watched it were like, I'm too old for that. Sure, they may have still gone and seen it. But it's not a nostalgia thing. Toy Story and Shrek 5, but my age, it's nostalgia. Frozen was a one-hit wonder, it seemed, at the time. 9 years later, new movie. Everyone's like, okay. They do this back-to-back, they're going to be having the same audience branch. Scooped up, flump, plop, and they're going to see the same numbers. Most likely. With a bit of luck. And I'm sure if this works, Disney will put 5 and 6 in development at the same time. They may put 7 in development and they release the Frozen film every 2 years. I'm sure of it. They will probably make a studio just for Frozen. But this is your job. Just pump out these films every 2 years. No, you can't. You can pump out an animation movie every 2 years. Because Pixar pump one out every year. Doing one every year would be overkill. But doing one every 2 years, 3 years, yeah, that's fine. Because you're then getting the new generation. So you're getting the the 3 and 4 generation. 4 years later, 5 and 6 generation. Then, you still got the 5 and 6 generation, but now you're getting the generation that's coming in for 7 and 8. I'm not saying it's going to go on that long, I'm just saying that's what I think they're looking at. And they'll potentially do it for Toy Story, potentially do it for some other things if Toy Story 5 is a success. Which is going to be, unfortunately. But, you want to check out my thoughts out on that. Very first video I did on the channel was talking about Shrek 5 and Toy Story 5. 2 films that I loved growing up. 2 films that are battling at the box office once again for the second time. They're battling in the box office at the same year, around the same time. The first time was in 2010. But anyway, Frozen 2027 release. Will I be seeing it? Probably not. Although, saying that, who knows? Who knows where I'll be in 3 years? Who knows? I could have... I don't know. It would depend. I'm not a Frozen fan. I've gone and seen the live show. My sister when she was younger. I've gone and seen it. The first one. I still haven't seen the second one. But let me know your thoughts. What do you think of Frozen 3 and 4 being filmed at the same time? Or no, not being filmed. Being made at the same time. Because they're not being filmed. They're being CGI animated at the same time. And being put into production at the same time. And it seems like the same director's doing it, so they're getting paid double the bucks. They're happy. Frozen fans will most likely be happy at this news, but yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Drop a like on the video, hit the subscribe button. Road to 60 subs has started, and I cannot be more excited for it. So, with that being said, stay cinematic. See you later. Goodbye.